Namaskar, welcome to Vizro. My name is Gaurish Borkar. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, and that's about the relation between the natal chart and the horary chart. To understand this particular topic, let's first understand what is a natal chart and what is a horary chart. Natal chart is the chart at the time of the birth of the native, and horary chart is the chart at the time of the query asked by the native. So the natal chart actually represents all the karma in the previous or past lives of the native, and horary chart represents all the karma till date. So please understand that the natal chart does not have an account of all the karmas done in this particular life. However, the horary chart has the account of all the karma in previous life plus all the karmas done till date in this particular life. And that's why horary chart become more important than the natal chart. In fact, there are some systems of astrology where the horary chart is given more importance than the natal chart, and here is the reason behind it. You would say that if this is the case, then how do we know that our past karma is also accounted in the horary chart? What I want to tell you is there is lot of similarity between the horary chart and the natal chart. In fact, I use this as a method to check how serious the native is about his question. If there is not much similarity between the horary chart and the natal chart, there are two possibilities. The native has worked a lot on his past karma before he asked the question, or secondly, he is not very serious about his query. And if one of these cases exists, then you shall validate it from the native before analyzing the horary chart. I have collected lot of statistical data around this. However, today I want to present a particular case to demonstrate this particular point. So without any delay, let's quickly start and understand the details. So here is a Jataka that approached me on 17th April 2024 at 11:34 am from Pune. And then the horoscope is as follows. It is a Gemini ascendant uh, horary chart. The moon is in the second house. Mars and Saturn are in the ninth. Mercury, Venus and Rahu are in the 10th. Jupiter and Sun are in the 11th. And the horary chart has Mercury Dasha till February 2037. And here is his natal chart. The natal chart is of Taurus ascendant. Moon is in the second house. Mars and Saturn are in the 8th. Mercury is in the ninth. Sun is in the 10th. Venus and Rahu are in the 11th. And Jupiter is in the 12th. Again, Mercury Dasha is till March 2031. Now let's compare these two charts and see the similarities and differences. As far as the position of planets are concerned, Moon is in the same house, and some planets have moved their houses. For example, Jupiter moved to the next house, Sun moved to the next house, Venus and Rahu moved to the previous house, Mercury moved to the previous house, and Mars and Saturn moved to the next house. If we look at the signs of the planets, the Jupiter is in the same sign, that is Aries. Venus and Rahu are in the same sign, that is Pisces. So these planets are also in the same sign. At least 3 planets here we got to know are in the same sign. Most importantly, Mercury Dasha in the natal chart is till March 2031, and Mercury Dasha in the Horary chart is till February 2037. There are some combinations which are also repeated. For example, Mars Saturn combination is repeated, but it moved to the previous house. Similarly, Venus Rahu combination is also repeated, even that moved to the previous house. So, if you look at these two charts, then there is lot of similarity as far as the signs of the planets are concerned, as far as the placement of the planets are concerned, and the karma is kind of accounted because many of the planets are in the same house, or they have moved to the previous house or to the next house as far as the positions are concerned, and many combinations are also repeated. Very interestingly, the dasha at the time of birth also suggests that right now he is going through Mercury dasha, and the dasha at the time of Vedic also suggests that he is going through Mercury Dasha. So there is lot of similarities between the natal chart and the horary chart, with the help of which we can say that the karma of the previous life and the karma in the current life is kind of combined in the horary chart. In case you think this makes sense to you, I would encourage you to analyze and compare the natal chart with the horary chart before analyzing the horary chart. If you like this particular video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. We are going to come up with such interesting videos with lot of scientific proofs about astrology. So I encourage you to share these videos and the channel with your fellow astrologers, friends, family members, people who believe in astrology. They might be able to appreciate this, and people who don't believe in astrology, they might get some additional points to ponder upon. And that's why I encourage you to share this as much as possible. So we will pause here today. See you next time with another such interesting video and some scientific data behind the information that we are using, the system that we are using. Till then, Namaskar.